I'm just gonna yell, "He's got a gun!" And then I'm gonna pull out my Ruger Warhawk and just pop it up in the air a couple of times,
Okay.
and then just try to like run with the crowd.
Last week, we finally took care of a small little problem that had been a slight thorn in the side of the group, and that was poor little Karma and Otto's poor decisions that led to that. But we did get that taken care of. Otto was able to get the team together. Well, the team came together for Otto. They were able to go in and save Karma. They got the exorcism, they banished the spirit, and they managed to stop something else being brought into the world as well. There was some temptation that was resisted, and Bear also put himself in quite a little bit of danger. But they came through it on the other side. The spirits have been banished. Things are relatively calming down and getting back to normal. Otto is taking the time now to reconnect with Karma after this horrible ordeal. I almost forgot. The very end, Zero was about to reach out to his former, I don't know what to call it, person of interests slash ex lover in a memory of that I don't remember. Midnight. So that's where we absolutely ended last time. So do we want to pick up right there with you making that phone call?
Oh yeah.
Phone rings, goes off, takes a few minutes. Eventually you hear a pickup on the other end. Hello.
Hey, it's time to get this thing moving.
You're finally ready?
Oh, I've been ready for a while, but I think I'm about done with all the nonsense. It's time we wrap this up.
It has been a long time coming. We'll finally be able to hopefully put all of this to rest and put it behind us. Permanently this time.
No more ghosts. Now, tell me, how we getting everybody in the old country, eh?
How large of a team are you planning on taking? What's your dinner card look like?
8's a good number.
Okay. We'll have to meet and talk specifics.
Sounds good to me.
Where and when?
You doing anything tonight?
Where?
How was about we find a nice cafe? Huh?
Sure, you find one and you let me know. Well, you still have the whole group there assembled with you. You have your not Ghostbusters clearing up the area, and they're hopping in their vehicle and leaving. You've got pretty much everybody else.
For official purposes, does anyone know of a good cafe from which to discuss logistics?
Isn't Taco Temple your usual spot? When's the last time you had a taco? You're looking a little peaky.
You know, that's a good point, actually. But I feel like we got to work up to that. You know what? For business sake, I want to leave it out of the temple. Okay. Separation, church and state.
I'll chime in and give him the address of one of the cafes that I like to go to when I'm meeting somebody and have to actually seem like I'm an upstanding citizen and not a total degenerate.
Okay.
And offer my services. If you would like me to go with you, I'm happy to do so.
I absolutely would love to have you along.
Loki's able to give you a lovely spot in downtown Seattle.
No, you let me know when you're ready to go, and we'll go ahead and make this happen. I got to go change real quick.
Okay, yeah, same here.
Okay.
Let's head out as soon as we get changed. You know,
Get
we'll
the dirt and grime off of you of the terrible house.
I was saying I found a good place one time, but then a guy got impaled and it was a whole thing.
Kind of ruin the mood.
It kind of ruined the ambiance.
So everybody packs up and heads back to Jotunheim. You get your you get your standing shower. You guys can get a cab down to the cafe in downtown. You get dropped off. Zero, you sending the meet location on your way?
Yes.
Okay. Then you'll get there before midnight does. It's pretty quiet. It's not super upscale, but it is nicer than your average hole in the wall. And they actually have a variety of drinks.
I'm just gonna take the opportunity to order whatever it is that I normally get there.
And you're also in luck. Not everything here is soy based.
Yeah, I'm getting real stuff.
Real coffee. So after 10 or 15 minutes, you guys have settled into your booth on the side. And in will come midnight. Typical kind of trench coat pulled up with the flaps, looking around, sees you and beeline straight for your table. Loki and Kaze, you just see this woman walk in, scan the area. She's got this trench coat kind of pulled up around the side of her neck, and she sees you and then beelines straight for your table.
Loki, Kaze, this is midnight. Nailed in one. And not the midnight you guys saw previously, midnight prime. So
it's a different midnight. There's two midnights.
It's like midnight the first.
The last midnight that Zero introduced you to happened to be a Lone Star officer.
Right, that's the midnight I remember.
Yes, this is apparently is a different midnight.
So are you also a Lone Star officer, detective person?
No.
Okay. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Loki. Hold out my hand to shake the.
She'll shake.
God, what a grip.
Oh. Just turns to Zero. You didn't say that we would have extra people.
You know, that's fair, but I think after all this is said and done, we can have a good one-on-one. Got a business before pleasure, as it were.
I understand that you'll be assisting my friend Zero here in his endeavor.
That is correct.
Zero tells me that you have a team of 8 that will require assistance in getting to our location.
I'm doing the math in my head. That is also correct.
Well, I guess we should talk specifics then. Is this going to be a forward-facing, or are we going to have to go for more discreet routes?
I think discreet is probably best, given the nature of some of our team members and associated equipment involved.
How much equipment?
Just a standard loadout for each individual.
Each person?
Yeah, I don't think we're bringing vehicles or anything like that. If you're asking, we would probably need
what I was asking.
Yeah, we would probably need something like that transferred or obtained once we are wheels down.
Required there. Understood. Okay, bringing your own firepower and weapons will make things a little easier.
Know where we'll be staying?
Yes. It is a small town.
And this is in the country of note that we were discussing.
Yes. The town is called Vidnava.
Okay. And
this is where you will be staying.
Now, in terms of getting us from transport to the town, is what are we looking at here? Are we gonna have to get off of a ship somewhere? Are we going plane here? Are we flying directly into the town?
No, there's no airport that is direct into this town. You'll have to cross over the country via rail from where you're inserted into Europe.
Okay, so are we looking at checkpoints here? Documentation going to be necessary?
Traveling by train does not usually require documentation, and there are no checkpoints between borders.
Okay, well, that's good. That makes things a little bit easier.
Unless you're trying to flee into the arcology that is controlled by Saderkrupp, or if you're trying to cross over into Russia.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think
that's think we need to be doing.
I don't believe that that's in the cards here.
No.
Okay, what about getting us out? I certainly don't want to stay in Romania any longer than I have to.
Exit strategy. Once you have completed your assignment, there will be vehicles that will be waiting for you to speed you away from this location to a private airfield.
How will they know us?
You will have an ID tag that I will supply you.
And in the event that that ID tag is damaged or lost,
I hope you speak very well in foreign languages.
What language?
If you lose this ID tag, you will have to find your own way out or negotiate with the team that will be there to extract you. You will need to know how to speak Russian.
Russian? Okay. That I think that's all the questions that I had logistics wise. Zero, did you have anything else that you need me here for?
No, I feel like we got logistics out of the way. Kaze, you got anything?
Nope. Then I will start to get things set into motion. You should ready yourselves and collect anything else that you need, or finish up any other business that you need to have completed. And then in 2 days, I should have the transport relatively prepared and ready to get you out of this country.
All right. Well, I suppose we'll be in touch for the final details. Zero, I'll leave you to it, and I'll get up and go over and pay the bill.
Okay. Do you have anything specific that you wanted to ask Midnight?
Yeah. So is there anything I need to know before we get there? Anything to expect?
I don't know what you mean.
Like, I'm looking around, trying to be subtle about it. Does my dad know I'll be visiting the home country?
Hopefully not, or else this is all for nothing.
And the team we're meeting with, they're vetted.
As well as I could. Do you not trust me?
I'm not doubting you. No, I'm not doubting you. I'm not doubting you. I'm just trying to make sure.
We're trying to be extremely quiet about this. It has taken a lot of time and a lot of effort. If you don't think that you're up to this, then tell me now so that we can start replanning.
No, I am absolutely up for it. So we're gonna get this done, and I'm gonna buy you dinner.
Assuming you come out the other side. We know who we're dealing with.
Oh, I do. That's why I guarantee it'll be a great dinner. I'll see you later.
Good luck. And she'll just get up, kind of quick look around, and then head out. Okay. What are you doing now?
I think we need to get like clothing appropriate to the weather. And I guess besides that, like I don't know if anyone thinks we need like maps or anything like that. Any sort of gear we'd want to take along for this particular mission.
I'm definitely going and doing some shopping.
You guys have 2 days of prep time of anything that you wanted to get. So let me know what is on your shopping list, and we can figure it out.
And I am going to spend the rest of my time getting this sword for Kaze that I've been working on for a minute. So give me whatever rolls you need because I gotta do it.
Amaging, any magical gear that you're looking into or wanting, anything that you're wanting to complete before going?
Not really. No, I want to spend this time like warding up Karma's like bed area. That way, this thing can't come back and get him while we're gone.
While you're warding up or looking up into warding Karma's location, like around his bed, so that spirits don't find him a juicy target with his recent exorcism. With Otto traveling with you, his clock is a ticking. How do you want to handle that?
I know a really good way to handle that.
I have a gun, so worst comes to worst.
I'm just asking. Like, there's that. You could technically, I guess, try to put him in a container of some kind. I don't know. Just thinking out loud ideas.
Yeah, we got more important stuff to worry about right now. We got Euro trip to plan for.
Well, while you're thinking of those extra items that you might want, speaking of containers, I'll say,
Yeah.
you.
Oh yeah, no, I'm going to check on Mr. Hickory. Yeah, I haven't forgotten about him.
I was just making sure. He's been in there for a little bit.
We left him 2 buckets and a glass of water.
Yeah, that glass of water is long gone.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I will bring him a juice box when I go to meet with him.
Okay. Are you gonna go check on not Sam Hickory? Sam Hickory?
Yes.
Okay. It's pretty quiet around the VIP lounge. Not a lot of noise that you're hearing.
Okay, I open the door to the VIP lounge and step in.
Smells pretty bad in here.
I would imagine so. Yeah, it usually does.
The plastic cup has been thrown, it looks like, against the door. It's empty. You just have a angry looking, balding guy at the back of the VIP lounge.
Oh, how's it going, Mr. Hickory? How's your day? How's everything going?
What? Why am I here?
Well, we were having such a good time the other night, and then you passed out, and I didn't want you to get hurt, so we just put you in here to make sure you stayed safe. Here, I brought you a juice box. Thought you might be a little thirsty again.
And please leave.
Yeah,
I
had a couple real quick questions for you just before you leave, because nothing's gonna happen here. Just got some questions. Just interested.
There's a lot of smears on the wall that are questionable, you know.
Better not to question the smears. Just accept the smears. They're a part of life. So, what is your connection to Sam Hickory? Why does he have you going around saying that you're Mr. Hickory? I don't understand.
I I gotta do these to pay off my debt.
Oh, you owe a debt to Sam.
He you know, he gets into these situations sometimes. You know, I drink. I enjoy drinking, and sometimes it gets legal ramifications are involved, and Sam helps me, and so you know, I can't exactly just give him the lump sum of money that he asked for legal fees. So you know, I just do these little odd things for him sometimes when he asks.
Well, what do you do outside of helping out Sam? What's your actual job? Like what do you do? And what is your name? I can't just keep calling you Mr. Hickory because obviously that's not the case here. So what's your actual name?
John.
John? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Kaze. It's nice to meet you, John, formally, officially.
Thank you. I work, you know, construction sometimes.
Oh, construction. Okay. Very interesting. Very
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Now,
So,
here's the thing, Joe. I've got a quick offer for you because I think I could maybe help you out here better than Sam could. I actually have a business that I'm starting up that Sam's given me a little bit of assistance with. He's helped me out a little bit and you know, started to get the ball rolling on that end for it. But I'm currently looking for some manpower to be able to help me out, and part of that is that I actually need to do some construction and remodeling into a property that I own. Would you be interested in getting some legitimate work and helping me out and not having to deal with Sam Hickory anymore?
this isn't a joke, right? You're serious.
Not a joke, 100% serious, but it comes with two caveats.
Okay.
Okay, first caveat is you are not to get in contact with Sam Hickory at all. And if at any point Sam Hickory tries to get in contact with you, you let me know. And I will make sure that that is dealt with. And second condition is you got to kick the sauce, buddy. It's not good for you. It's not healthy, and it's obviously getting you into a lot of deeper situations and problems here. So if we're going to do this, we're going to do this together.
Look, I can pitch it to my guys, and you know, we'll see we can come up with here to do the remodel, right? That's what you want, just like a facelift on the place.
Nice little facelift, make it a little more efficient, you know. Make sure when I get some people in there, it'll be able to count for everybody that's there.
I can do that. That's no problem. Yeah.
All right,
I get my guys to do that. Yeah.
We still got the matter of the second condition here that we got to talk about, John. I mean, come on, man to man, friend to friend here.
Look, I appreciate the job offer and everything, but you know, I'm working on it. I'm in a program, okay? So you don't got to worry about that. I'll do the work. It's fine. I can get that all squared away and done. And when I'm on the job, I'm on the job.
I like to hear that, John. I like the enthusiasm. I like the go-to-itiveness. All right, I'll give him one of my cards for Novahat and be like, all right, cool. Let me know when you guys want to come by, take a look at the place, and like I said, stay away from Sam. He's not a nice person, and you do seem like a good guy. So I just want to make sure that stays that way.
All right.
Do you want me to call you a cab and get you picked up out here? Or?
Where am I?
Oh, the Barrens.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna need that cab. Yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and get that, and I'll take out my phone and call him a cab to come get picked up in front of Jotunheim.
Wow. Picked up in front of Jotunheim. It's probably not going to happen. He'll have
all right, like 2 blocks down.
He'll have to go a few blocks.
Yeah. All right, two blocks south of Jotunheim.
All right. He can get picked up. Spider, how much explosive are you wanting? How many pounds of explosives?
I just want to point out we have an entire pallet of gunpowder.
Yep, you also have an entire pallet of gunpowder.
I bought that gunpowder for you guys.
Yep.
And
if you really, really wanted to, you could try and get the components to make pipe bombs. So that's up to you. It would probably be a little bit cheaper to get all of the components to build the pipe bombs as opposed to trying to get Semtex or Comp B.
So we already have the explosive part, which is the gunpowder.
Right.
So let's go for the pipe bombs.
Okay.
Those are probably easier to stuff into a bag anyway.
Yeah, just roll your demo skill.
Don't roll a 1, you guys.
Don't roll a 1. And you want them on radio triggers?
Radio trigger worked out best last time. So yes, radio trigger gives us more control.
Amaging, it's only going to take you, I mean, are you going to stay up the rest of the evening to put up the wards around Karma, or are you going to finish it later?
That's priority right now for me.
So it'll be around probably 2, 3 in the morning by the time you're finished with the wards. Please roll me your sorcery. So with all of that work, you're able to create a fairly strong Force 5 barrier. It takes you most of the evening. You're definitely exhausted by the time it is over.
Yeah, passing right out. My bed's right there, so it works out.
Zero, you'll finish all the modifications that you needed on your rifle. To have Kaze's unique item, please roll me your build repair that you have. You will probably have it done by the time the 2-day time limit is up. Whether it works exactly the way you want it to, you have no idea.
I am willing to spend all of my karma for between both days to get all the successes I need. A man is going to go in style.
Well, I will let you roll one more time at the end of the 2 days. Otto is ready to go with you guys. He is slightly worried about the prospect of what could possibly happen to him along the trip and requests that he be restrained for the duration of the trip over to Europe.
All right, throw in some zip ties.
Zero, while you are prepping and getting everything ready, you are going to get a call from Midnight.
Go for Zero.
She sounds out of breath, like she's been running. I don't have long to talk. I just have to let you know. I dropped off a package that has all the details that you'll need to be able to get onto the transport and the item that we talked about for you to be able to get out. I'm leaving it at the place where we reconnected. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
I have to go. Oh, God. And then you just hear it hang up.
Midnight. Oh, Drek. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to inform everybody that we need to go to the park, which I believe was the spot, right? Just so I'm confirming.
I mean, from your memory.
Yeah, from
sounds
what
right.
I know. Yeah. I'm going to I'm letting them know. And if anyone wants to go like now, great. Okay, cool.
Let's
So I'm
go.
going with Bear. Anyone else wants to go?
I'll go. Sure. We're all in this together at this point, so
Yeah.
Okay. You guys heading off downtown to Seattle's Park, or one of the ones that's located downtown?
yes.
Okay. It's midday. It's nice out for a February day. It's not too cold. It's a little brisk. There are people walking around enjoying the park.
Okay, so and on the way, I'll say that Midnight got attacked, and we needed to meet where we reconnected in order to get our extraction and travel details.
All right, I'm turning on all my headwear because like I'm smelling a trap here. Nothing ever goes smoothly when these people have been involved. So like I am watching out, watching Zero's back.
Zero, you remember where you met? It was a little ways into the park. There's still that kind of cratered hole in the ground from what happened last time.
Any sign of anything?
Do you want to look around the area? Anybody that's looking can feel free to roll perception. Okay, well, you're 10, you're 17, and you're 19. There's something wedged under the roots of the tree. It looks like some brush had been piled over it as well, but you three notice it.
Zero. Is that what we're looking for right there? I don't want to grab mysterious boxes, dude.
looks like a briefcase.
Okay.
Yeah, you zoom in, it looks like
Okay.
a briefcase.
Right. I'll go check it out. Can you guys cover me?
Is there something? Do we need to cover you? Is this like a hot location?
We don't know.
My head goes on a
But-
swivel immediately. Can I?
There's a bunch of people around you. Like, your head goes on a swivel, you're meeting the gaze of some people. Some people are smiling in your direction when you make eye contact. Other people kind of avert their gaze, but there's a decent crowd.
Can I roll again to see if like anybody seems off, or if like people have been like circling the park more than once or something?
No one seems out of place, and you haven't noticed anybody that's circling your particular area.
I think we're good. You should probably just grab that and let's get out of here.
Yeah. I'm going for it.
Okay, grabbing it.
Checking first just to see like it's not just attached to something, you know.
It roll perception. Looks fine. Doesn't look like it's attached to
All right.
anything at all.
Yoink.
And Claymore.
I knew it. Boom.
He pulls the briefcase away.
Nothing happened.
Oh, come on now. You pull the briefcase away, and then you feel a burst, like kind of a burst of wind, as part of the ground and the roots where you pulled the briefcase out of. It's like something just flew past your face and hit the ground, and there's a tuft of dirt that goes up.
Like it came from above?
Like it came past your head. You can't tell if it was elevated or straight past your head. It definitely came past your head. And there's a...
Do I hear a crack with the ears on? Like a rifle
You
crack?
don't hear a rifle crack.
Okay.
That's not good. I'm gonna go on the comms immediately as I'm running for cover.
Mhm.
That we're under attack.
All right.
Alert.
Everybody that's here has heard Zero reach out to them saying, we're under attack. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna say to Amaging because I know he doesn't have one of the earpieces, but
Uh-huh.
I do have one now because Bear got me one.
I remember.
I'm gonna be like, "Hey, buddy, we should go now, like right now." And then I'm gonna make my way for like the nearest crowd and
Okay.
try to just like disperse myself amongst them.
Fast walk into the crowd.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll follow him, but I'd like to kind of peek over my shoulder with my rangefinders and see if I can see like anybody on a building.
Sure.
That
Zero,
looks
where are you diving to?
Okay, so this was at a tree.
Mhm.
Is there any sort of like park like a fountain or something with some surface area? Not
more-
a tree.
There's more trees.
No, my worst enemy. Okay. Okay, well I'm gonna try and go from whatever direction is like I guess opposite of the impact, right? Because did the impact go straight down or did it go like kind of at an angle?
Are you gonna stay here and look at it and judge? You think maybe it quick looking at it from your experience as a sniper, you think maybe it could be an elevated shot.
Okay. I'm going for anything that has like a overhead kind of thing. Like or
Okay,
into
so-
a crowd even.
Okay. As you go from the tree that you were just at and kind of rush over into a crowd of people, Bear, you hear this with your enhanced hearing. You hear something that sounds like a small crack, and then the tree upper half kind of explodes as something impacts into it.
I'm gonna snap my head that way and try and home in.
However, you hear the crack, but you don't see anything.
Okay.
And then the upper part of that tree.
Are they shooting a railgun?
I don't know, but we need to get out of here. I'm gonna cause a distraction, and we all need to book it for the car. Like I'll say that over my earpiece, and then loud enough so that Amaging can hear it, and then I'm just gonna yell, "He's got a gun!" And then I'm gonna pull out my Ruger Warhawk and just pop it up in the air a couple of times.
Okay.
And then just try to like run with the crowd.
Sure. This definitely causes a mass panic as people start screaming, and now people are just running in all directions.
I'm booking it for like our whatever we took here. I don't even know how we got here.
Booking it for like a cab, or
I guess.
maybe even try and jump down into a subway.
whatever's closest to get me out of like the open,
or just run into like a commercial building.
Probably not run into a building. That seems like a bad idea. But yeah, like subway or cab, something like that. If I can get a cab, I'm gonna like try to hold it for Zero.
Okay.
I'll try and grab another one
Uh-huh.
since we won't all fit in one.
Right. Yeah, you have people running and clamoring to get out of the way. Some people are getting trampled. Amaging, are you jumping into the cab that Loki is able to hail?
Yeah.
Okay. Zero, Spider, what are you both doing?
I am making a break for where I see Bear going for a cab. So we're trying to just blend in with the crowd, just booking it towards where he's trying to get us a ride out of here.
Zero?
I'm running for some place that has like an alleyway or something.
Okay.
And do I have the briefcase like intact?
Yeah, you're holding on to
Okay,
it.
great. I'm gonna ring up Loki just to check. Hey, do we have a means of exfiltration?
I'm in a cab right now.
Okay, cool.
It's about to take off.
Okay, I am on my way. Please hold on.
But just stay there. We'll come get you if you're safe.
Okay, cool. That also works. I am cool being in cover, and I'm gonna like hunker down behind like a dumpster, and I want to try and like open the
The
briefcase.
briefcase? Yeah. It's not locked. It does open. There's some papers, a map, some kind. There's 3, like it looks like there's some kind of beacons that would attach to like a shirt or a harness. You have 3 of those. They're about yay big.
Okay.
And then you have a jump drive.
Okay. I'm going to, as I'm waiting, I'm going to flip through these and take pictures of them.
Okay.
As I'm waiting, and then if I have time, I want to check the drive.
Okay. The drive won't load when you slot it in. You don't have enough free memory space to open it.
That's insulting.
Kaze, are you running out of here as well? Are you blending in with the crowd? What is your escape plan?
Mine was gonna be to just kind of like duck down into the sewers and get out of here.
Okay. So you're just gonna find a storm drain and kind of roll into it.
I know how to now, so I might as well utilize that ability.
All right. So Amaging and Loki are peeling off in one taxi, Bear and Spider in another. Zero, you've run off into an alleyway between buildings, and Kaze has found a nice storm drain to slip into to get under the streets. Here we go. Everybody's everywhere. Good job. Zero, do you want to keep trying to remain in alleyways and heading opposite direction of where you think the shot was coming from?
I'm peering around to try and find any source of like if they have line of sight or if I can see anybody like that. Otherwise, my main goal is to try and head to wherever Loki can pick me up.
Okay. Well, you've seen no muzzle flashes, and you get kind of a very distant, delayed, muffled sound for that last shot that exploded the tree. So it has to be pretty far off, wherever they're shooting at you from.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna basically press myself up against whatever wall, like looking out into the streets, waiting to see this cab.
All right. Weaving through a couple back alleys, you can catch up to Loki and Amaging. They're having the cab circle the block, using large buildings to put in between you and the park.
Okay, and I'm getting into the taxi with like a brisk power walk, not trying to look like I'm fleeing.
I've got a briefcase. I've got very important business stuff to business.
I'm a business dwarf, and I'm on my way to do business dwarf things.
All right. Loki, Amaging, you can see Zero kind of pop out from an alleyway with the briefcase, with some other pedestrians on the street. You can hear this screaming and shouting about a block away now. People are running, and there's some people that look confused, but you can spot Zero as he steps out of the alleyway, just walking briskly.
Come on, man. Bring that Samsonite and let's get out of here.
Mm-hmm. I dashed the last couple steps.
Okay, hop in the cab. You're away. Spider and Bear, where are you heading in your taxi?
Not directly back to Jotunheim. I don't
Okay.
particularly want to be followed if someone's got eyes on the taxi we were in.
Okay.
So maybe let's stop and have a drink on our way back.
Okay. Loki, Amaging, and Zero, are you taking it straight back, or Are you also dropping off someplace else?
I think we'll probably just get dropped off in Touristville.
Okay.
We can hoof it the rest of the way. Well, like while we're in the cab, I'll call some of the Jotunheim guys and tell them to meet us in Touristville, so they can like run cover for us.
Do you need us to get the Valkyries?
You know what? Sure, why not?
Okay, we'll call them up.
All right, Kaze, you are in a storm drain. Run off. Where are you heading?
All according to plan. I'm just gonna head like in a general direction away from where the park was, probably for about 4 or 5 drain exit points that I could see, and then I'll pop back up and I will also call the Valkyries for a pickup.
Okay.
Yeah.
So on your way out, there is a small little nest of
Claymores.
beady red eyes.
Oh, never mind.
You can see just around the corner. In the direction that you're heading.
An awakened Claymore?
No.
Dual nature Claymore.
It is a group of small beady red eyes. Usually those are connected to creatures, not claymores.
I pull out a juice box and stab a hole in the side of it and throw it at the red eyes to distract them.
There is a scurrying noise that you can hear when you throw that object in that direction.
Because it worked?
Or they're chasing after whatever was thrown, thinking it's food, maybe?
I mean, it is a juice box. It's practically food.
I mean, you don't see the beady red eyes staring at you.
All right, well then I more hastily exit the sewer.
And then call the Valkyries for a pickup.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. When Zero, Loki, and Amaging get to Touristville, can you guys please roll me a perception test, please? Everybody with at least one success.
Look at this guy. That's a bit bangers.
More so, Loki. You notice there's definitely some type of drone that's kind of hovering over your area.
Just gonna tell everybody, hey, don't look up, but we have company up top. We're gonna need to go somewhere else. This is not gonna work the way that I planned on it. Let me ask you this. Let me see. Local neighborhood knowledge.
Yeah.
I grew up in Touristville. I was born here. I've lived here all my life, so I should know the ins and outs pretty well.
Yes.
Can I roll local neighborhood knowledge to get an idea where in Touristville we can like cut through like the kitchen of the Chinese restaurant into the dry cleaner and like, you know, that kind of stuff, and find us a way to like, you know.
Yes, this is exactly what local area knowledge can be useful for. So you guys are sitting there. Loki lets you know that you're being watched by a drone. Loki, you know of a specific route that you can take that'll go through a few shops, the back doors of a couple restaurants, and then out through out the lobby of another one. And that should put enough distance between you all that you could get lost in the shuffle of Touristville.
All right, I'm gonna just bring everybody, tell them where we're going, bring the two other people with me through this little like maze of touristy Baron's nonsense, and then keep my eyes peeled in the sky for the drone while I call my guy back and tell him the updated, pickup location. Yeah.
Roll perception. You can spot the drone. It looks like it's moved off in the opposite direction.
Okay, I think we're good, you guys. Let's get out of here before anything other crazy stuff happens.
Back to Jotunheim.
Yeah, when I get back there, we'll just make some calls and check in with everybody.
Kaze, you're getting picked up by Galahad.
Okay.
He'll meet you at the location.
I tell Galahad that I actually want him to take me back to the Valkyries spot and not to Jotunheim.
Okay. He'll transport you to the Valkyries. Meanwhile, Bear and Spider, you'll get a call from Loki.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, did you guys have a drone or anything following you? We did.
I don't know. We're having lunch.
Oh,
I haven't looked outside
what?
yet.
Okay, that's weird.
No, we figured like hide if there was someone with eyes on things. So we're just having a drink, having some lunch. But I'll be on the lookout for drones.
All right, yeah, fair enough. Just keep your eyes peeled, eyes in the sky type thing. When you're coming back, just we had a drone following us, so I don't know what all that was, but we're gonna break into that case and see what all's in there and get ready to go.
We'll head that way.
Okay.
Okay.
Similar conversation with Kaze.
Kaze, you're back with Galahad at the Valkyries hangout.
Okay. Actually, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Pseudo errata before we go to the Valkyries hideout. I need him to stop by Nova Hut and then we'll go to Valkyries hideout.
Okay.
Because I need to get something from Nova.
What are we grabbing from Nova Hut?
Okay, so once we get back to the Valkyries hideout, I'm gonna like gather all the people that are there with Galahad and get everybody together, and I want to let them know that I'm going out on a mission with friends. That is potentially more dangerous than what we faced before, and while I am gone, I am entrusting the safety of Jotunheim and the barons to the Valkyries. I just want you guys to continue doing what you're doing. It has been fantastic to have you as part of the organization, and as such, I've made a little something special for Galahad.
Oh, okay.
And the item that I picked up from Nova Hut, I'm gonna pull it out and unzip, and it is a new embroidered jacket that I've made for him.
Okay.
that has giant gold stitched wings on the back of it with a shield on the left arm design and a spear on the right arm design.
He graciously accepts the jacket and puts the new one on, and he'll tell you that the Valkyries are here to defend Jotunheim and your area of the Barrens for however long it takes for you to get back.
Also, on the front of it is embroidered the name Freyr.
Okay.
Going forward, Galahad
is now Freyr.
You shall be known as Freyr. And then I'm gonna just hang out and party with the Valkyries for the rest of the night. So
okay.
I'll shoot Loki a text and let him know, hey, let me know what's in that case. I'm gonna be back late.
Hanging out with the Valkyries. Well, Loki, you at least know that Kaze is safe. You will all gather back up at Jotunheim, minus Kaze, who is partying it up with the Valkyries. It's later in the day now, probably around 4 or 5. But you have the case. And the jump drive that you couldn't read.
Box. We're gonna go to the control room or wherever we have
a meeting room.
The
what's in the box?
Yes.
There you go. Thank you. The situation room. The Great Hall.
The Great Hall.
Yeah. And we're gonna I want to check the drive first.
You're gonna check the drive first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You just plug it into a personal computer that you guys have. And it pulls up information about how to use those signals. It gives you a little bit more information about who you'll be meeting on the way out for your exfil. You have more information about the town that you'll be staying in and the reference to the map of that area, and at least 2.5 to 3 miles outside of that small town is the location of the suspected location of the bunker is what's the information that you are given there. You're also on the jump drive has the information of the ship that you'll be leaving out on. and the confirmation to speak to the captain of this cargo container. You'll be speaking to Captain Jorgen.
Before we leave, I definitely have a couple more things I want to grab now after that.
Okay. You can get all that, the thermal smoke grenades, the wilderness survival chip, a book on local paracritters to that particular area of Europe. And was there anything else? Oh, and the one extra earpiece for Amaging, so we can finally communicate with everybody. So all of that is going to come to a nice round even 4,000 new yen.
All right. So damn, man, I'm hemorrhaging money. I'm down to 116,000 right now.
Just bleeding cash, man.
Before we go, I'd like to ask Korgath to continue to hang out here and look after the children.
How did I know that you were going to ask that? Korgath has basically moved into a small little apartment area that is nearby. Because he doesn't want to live directly at Jotunheim, but obviously he needs to be close by with how much help you're asking him for to watch the home.
2 doors down from Granny, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So we'll just ask him to keep looking after the kids, and I'll slide him $5,000 for expenses.
All right. Well, you have all the information. You have the name of the ship captain that you'll be leaving, or that you'll be talking to for the cargo ship. It's the cargo ship Minsk and Captain Jorgen. Your way has already been set up. The cargo ship will be leaving tomorrow evening out of the Tacoma docks. You'll have to meet at Pier 13 to take a transport vessel out to the cargo ship. And that's all in the information that you've got. The map that you have is a aerial area map for the town of Vidnava and the surrounding area.
Does it give us a good idea of the kind of like geography of the place? Is it very hilly? Is it plains?
No, it's more forest.
Okay.
Well, you want to just fast forward to the boat trip? Has anybody got anything? Anybody else doing anything?
I want to make one more roll for the katana. Sorry.
Well, I did say on the second day, so roll for the katana.
I just wanted to have a brief private conversation with Bear, like right before we step on the boat. Just one quick thing. We swore we would never go back here.
Yep, not thrilled about it. Definitely not thrilled about it.
If he finds out and makes a move on us, I am not leaving until he's dead. And I need you to be with me on that.
Agreed. If we see any sign of him, we'll kill him.
We're not leaving until it's done.
I'm gonna get dropped off at the docks by Freyr, and as I get dropped off, I've got like a bunch of beads on and like a lampshade that's still on my head, and like just kind of stumble off of the bike and then just kind of do like a couple of real quick stretches and then just walk normally.
Sauze's had quite an evening. The boat's there. You see this medium-sized transport boat that's docked at the pier. That's looks like there's people getting on and somebody's checking a manifest or something.
All right, I'll just lead everybody up there. We're here to get over to the ship.
Shines the light at all of you. This is Mr. Zero's dinner party?
Correct. Yep.
Yes, you have special accommodations. And he'll lead you to a private room on this transport boat for all of you to sit in.
All right, I'll grab my duffel bag and let's go.
Okay.
Hey, Zero, as soon as we get into that room, is there any chance you could do like a real quick surveillance scan for us and make sure that it's not bugged or anything in the room that seems out of place?
Way ahead of you.
All right, appreciate
You too, Amaging. You know how this works.
Okay, yeah, I'll scan astrally just to see what's going on here.
I mean, you've got some people, regular mundanes are getting on here. There's a couple people with some cyberware. You have the little bit of life forms around the dock for the undersea life. That's about it. Nothing crazy. No spirits, no elementals. There's not a big scary thing that jumps out of somebody's back. Also, the boat is not warded, so there you go.
So no bugs or bug spirits.
Nope, no bugs or bug spirits. Yeah, the last time you guys were out in the ocean, there were bug spirits. So that's a fair assessment.
In my head canon, ocean bug spirits are just lobsters.
So you guys will make it out to the cargo ship. There has been like this big cargo net that has been dropped so that you can climb up the side of the ship onto it. When you get up there, there's another person that is part of the crew that's waiting. That's just, let's check off, checking, yep.
We need to speak with Captain Jorgen.
Yeah, sure.
He's expecting us.
Should be over there, making sure the cargo is all secure. It's right over there. Can't miss him. Big, tall guy. Just kind of waves you off.
Head on over to him.
Yeah, you can find him. Captain Jorgen definitely stands out. He is 6'6", big burly guy.
Excuse me, Captain.
Just slowly turns to look in your direction. Tips his hat.
We're here for the dinner party.
Yes, of course. He'll reach into his jacket and he'll pull out a key card, hand it to you.
Okay.
Lower deck.
All right. Thank you very much. All right, guys, we're going below.
You guys, normal cargo ship. There's been a bunch of cargo containers that have already been loaded onto it. It's now just taking on passengers, it looks like. The other people that are getting on here clearly are not here for a pleasure cruise. Everybody kind of is keeping to themselves. When you get below deck, it's just typical. It's a little rusty, but it looks like it'll hold together. When you get to the room that matches the card, there's a mag lock to be able to get into the room.
All right, we'll swipe it. See what's in there.
Opens up.
Bug spirits.
Inside, bug spirit. No.
Claymores.
I was just gonna say claymores.
Bug spirit claymores.
Claymores possessed by Sheetums.
Oh,
All of these are terrible ideas. Don't worry. When you get in, it's just a large, spacious room. You have bunk beds that are stacked up on either side, and there's lockers that are built into the wall so you can stow your gear.
I call top bunk.
I don't want to be a Debbie Downer here, but is there a radiator we could potentially cuff Otto to if it becomes necessary?
I mean, there's piping in the back of the room that you could probably cuff him to.
I mean, he's got a bunk. Why don't we just cuff him to the bunk if we have to? We're not uncivilized.
I'm getting the lay of the land in case it becomes relevant.
That's fair.
I don't want to cuff him until it becomes relevant. But if, he goes all,
A ghoul outbreak on a cargo ship. I think I've seen this with Trid before. I'm trying to remember. It sounds familiar.
Loki will go into a whole diatribe of like all of the trids that follow this exact format.
A group of people get onto a cargo. One of them's infected, but doesn't really tell everybody about it. And movie. Zero, buddy. As you can hear the engines start to spin up, you're getting one last notification on your phone. I mean, it's real iffy service. It is a picture that's being sent to you. And when you open it up, you can see a battered, beat up, bruised Midnight. Her face is punched in. There's welts and blood. And holding her head up next to them like they're taking a selfie and sending it to you is one, the last guy that you have not seen this entire time. The one who runs the security and usually runs the operations. The original leader of your team. One book.
Okay, so some Dreckheads are gonna die. A lot of Dreckheads are gonna die. Okay, all right. And I'll start showing the picture. And you said this was book?
Yep. The one that you haven't. He's usually the one that's pulling the strings. He's your level-headed coordinator, the guy who was running your team when you were all together. Looks like he's finally made a move.
Okay. Is there any like writing?
No writing. Just an accompanying like script on the picture, like at the bottom. It just says, "I have her now." Definitely more taunting than anything else.
Yeah. So he doesn't break his device. He's going to put his phone down very quietly and then punch the side of whatever wall is near him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he realizes that he does not have a lot of strength, so it hurts a lot.
Well, it definitely resounds inside the room. And you hear somebody on the other side of the wall, "Keep it down," banging on the wall back at you.
Well, people, I'm really glad I'm in good company because we're about to do some bad things to some bad people.
Oh, we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Thursday is what you're telling me.
Yes. I think by definition, yes. But it's gonna be Thursday every day.
All week.
And with that, I think we will wrap up.
Hey everyone. Thanks to all of you who made it all the way to the end of the video. Time is a very valuable resource that we all have a limited amount of, and all of us over here at Critical Hits are super thankful that you choose to spend some of that time allowing us to bring you entertainment and joy. If you had a good time during the show, do us a favor, huge favor, give it a like, hit the little thumbs up, maybe think about subscribing, anything like that. Interaction with the videos is how we reach more people. So if you like comment, or even better is sharing the video, it goes a super long way in trying to get to more people who might be interested in Shadowrun actual play content or lore content. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers this year, and we really can't do that without you guys. So please do us a favor. Get in there, be active, share it around, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. As always, a giant thank you to all of our patrons out there who support us over on Patreon. Crimson Gecko, Bear, The Rogue 404, Drekstorm, Nicholas, Anthony, Tim, Kevin, John, and Tommy. If you folks are interested in supporting us directly, you can go ahead and sign up at patreon.com/critical_hits, or you can just follow the link that's in the episode description. We have a ton of bonus perks over there, like getting a shout out after every episode of SINless, early access to all our podcast episodes, all kinds of things like that. So if you want to get in on some of the action, you can go over there, support us, and help us keep the doors open and the lights on. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you in the next episode.